Chargers complete the job. They beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-24. The Chargers win their 7th in a row, and at 10-3 now sit atop the AFC West by 2 games. Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Local 8 post-game edition. I'm Kyle Krasker, coming to you live from Qualcomm Stadium. What a scene. The game has just ended. 65,000 people here today at Qualcomm Stadium. You can see the fans. You can see the crowd. They're excited watching the players file off the field with their 10th victory of the season. And I'll tell you what, it was quite a scene here today as Marty Schottenheimer, the head coach of the Chargers, came off of the field. Marty Schottenheimer was pointing to these fans, telling them the great job that they did in helping the Chargers secure this win. It was so loud here in the waning moments of this football game, and the Chargers finished it and got the win. You see LaDainian Tomlinson coming off here. The fans are excited. It was a heck of a football game. We've got a lot coming your way here in the Local 8 post-game edition. We'll be talking with many of the players live from here and inside the locker room, but we know you're anxious to see the highlights, so let's head now back to John Howard. He's live at Trophies in La Mesa for a look at the first half.
I'm over 60. My memory doesn't go past the last 2 or 3 minutes. I guess I have to refer to my own notes. No. We found another way to win one, and that's the mark of a good football team. I think Tampa is an excellent football team and a team that's playing very, very well right now. I think you all know the regard with which I hold their defensive football team. But what happened is that we got going with this thing, and our defense continued to step up. We made some plays in a timely fashion. Offensively, we made plays when the opportunity presented itself for the most part. You know, when you look at the whole picture, it was clearly, and I know it may sound trite or cliche, but it was truly a team victory, because when one segment dropped down, the other kind of stood up and pulled the other ones up by their bootstraps. So bottom line is we found a way to win another one, and we're obviously quite pleased. However, we've got a lot of work to do, because, you know, we really made it more difficult, in my view, turning the ball over 3 times than it need be. But, you know, and the fans are just unbelievable. I found myself getting excited with them over some of the things that were going on. And, of course, you got Dave Redding out there, and I'm afraid his arm's going to fall off. He keeps waving that towel. He's been doing it for years. So, but anyway, we're pleased with finding a way to win another game, and we'll enjoy it till midnight and get ready for the next one.
Marty, you've had Donnie for a long time. You ever seen him play a better game?
He played awfully good last week. You know, he had 20 tackles or something last week. But, you know, he's a terrific athlete, and he can, you know, he's a playmaker. He's got such terrific athletic skills. And, you know, he's got that little thing that always burns in his backside somewhere, that, you know, he wasn't drafted till the 4th round, and he has ridden that thing for a long, long time. And, you know, he's always been a big playmaker.
Marty, what percentage of health do you think LT is at this point?
Well, I think he's pretty close to 100%.
Yeah. Does he seem to have the same burst he did a year ago?
Yeah, but no, I think he does. I think he's close to 100%. Now, you know, somebody leg whipped him out there today. In fact, I think they get called for tripping on it on one of those posts. But, no, I think the groin is fine. You know, if you look out there and you see a guy catch LT from behind, and the guy plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that's not hard to fathom, because those guys run fast, and I've said it all week. They are.
Head coach Marty Schottenheimer there, fielding questions from the media after another victory, their 10th of the year. The Chargers improved to 10-3. Some quick numbers for you. Breeze finished 17 of 23, 220 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. LT, 25 carries for 131 and a score. Let's go back to Kyle now, who's in the locker room. Kyle, what's going on there?
Okay, John, thanks very much. We are in the locker room right now, and I'm standing next to Kasim Osgood, who just seemed to be all over the place on the field today, and a tremendous touchdown catch as well. Kasim, you're just doing everything right now.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're just trying to make as many plays as we can and get out there, and they say, Kasim, man, the ball's coming to you. Make sure you get it. So I just had to come back and protect Drew.
You and I were watching Marty Schottenheimer in his good news conference a little bit like that, and you were saying how Marty's just he's just very happy right now. He's talking to you. What did he tell you about your catch?
Oh, he told me, he said, more important than the catch was how you got the catch. And he came back to the ball, protected the passer, and came up with it. And he said it was a crucial catch at a crucial time in the game.
It really seems as though you guys are just playing with a whole lot of attitude right now, a lot of confidence. You guys believe in yourselves, and it just seems like you're just waiting to make that big play, and you're all making them right now.
It's Marty Ball 2K4. I mean, he didn't totally change the whole game plan. Let the leaders come out and just start going, and we're on fire right now.
What is Marty Ball now? How has it changed? How has Marty Ball evolved?
Marty Ball is get her done. They got a little slogan called GRD. It's get her done.
Get her done now.
Get her done.
So now 10-3, this team just on fire, 7 wins in a row, and off to Cleveland next week with a chance to maybe clinch a playoff spot. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, for me, my second year, I haven't been on a winning team in so long, since high school. So to be able to come out and think about going to the playoffs is great.
How was that crowd out there today? They got loud in the fourth quarter, didn't they?
Oh, I love it. It's so loud. I love it. You feed off the energy.
I'll tell you what, you look energetic too. Everyone's smiling. It's a good time to be a Charger, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Great time. Great time. Great time.
Kassim, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. All right, John, we're going to send things back to you inside the trophies on the Mesa.
Stay tuned for more Chargers postgame on Local 8.
2 games, the 9-3 San Diego Superchargers. Another sellout at home. This is such big news against Tampa Bay, who after an 0-4 start is now at 5-7 in the hunt. Drew Brees to Eric Parker. And early second quarter, they pen a 79-yard touchdown, 7-0 San Diego. Now 14-7, Brian Greasy, Joey Galloway. We're tied at 14. Remember, Tampa won the game in this field, Super Bowl 37 2 years ago. LaDainian Tomlinson, 35 yards. Had a big workmanlike day again. LT, up the middle, touchdown. And San Diego leads it 21-14. Now 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and a rare, the Bucs defense can force even the tough guys to fumble it. He holds onto the ball well, Tom, but not here. Tampa in business. Ensuing drive, Brian Greasy to the rookie. Oh, Michael Clayton, 20-yard touchdown. We're tied at 21.
Yeah, we're getting a group of great young receivers in this league, and Michael Clayton is one of them. Great job of tipping the ball back to himself, and you can see John Gruden overjoyed right there.
5 with the score, still tied. Picked off by Donnie Edwards. 4 minutes to go. He could go all the way for the clinching touchdown. Edwards, who had 20 tackles last week, makes the pick. It's 28-21, and now with this Greasy strip by Steve Foley, the Chargers recover. And they go on to kick a field goal. Tampa comes down, kicks a field goal, but San Diego runs it out, and they beat the Bucs 31-24. LaDainian Tomlinson on this day ran for 131 yards, caught balls for 19 yards, despite 36 of 50 for 392 by Greasy. It's Drew Brees and the Chargers. Tommy, they've won 10 games this year.
Yeah.
Last year they were